Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Coco Loca here, bringing the best tips, tricks, and tutorials to make having fun affordable. And in today's video, I'm gonna do something a little different. I'm just gonna sit here, talk to you guys, and give you some tips on how to have a spectacular home event. So the first tip for having an event at home is to pick your theme. When you pick your theme, you want to pick one to two main colors that complement each other. And then you pick an accent color or pattern that complement those two main colors, if that makes sense. So, for example, if you are having a mermaid theme party, then you would pick maybe like a teal or lavender, and then you would accent those colors with white or gold. The best thing about picking a theme is it's not about having a special character or having some kind of novelty, TV show or movie character. It's really about having a cohesive structure to your party. So it really brings all the little elements of your party together if you have a color scheme or some kind of color theme throughout the party. So like I said, it doesn't have to be an actual character from a TV show. Even for a kid party, you can just have the colors of that TV show as your theme, and then add in the TV show character as an accent. Tip number 2 is location. Now location is, obviously we're talking about events at home, so location isn't about where your event is taking place, but it's about where the elements of your event are in your home. So are you going to have your party in the backyard? Are you going to have your guests in the house? Where is everything going to be? Where's your food table going to be? Where's your dessert table? Are you going to have a backdrop? Where's that going to be? Are you going to have games for like a children's party? Or if it's a baby shower, are you going to have a certain table for the baby shower games? Or are people going to be doing the games at where they're sitting? So you really want to plan that out as best you can, especially if you're renting tables and chairs or something like that. You really want to plan out where those tables and chairs are going in relation to the food, in relation to all those other things. If you guys are getting value out of this video, please hit that like button, and we will go on to tip number 3. Tip number 3 is flow. So like I said with location, you want to figure out where everything is, but not only that, you as the host and the person, the owner of the house, you also want to figure out the flow of the party. Where are people entering? Are they entering through the front door? Are they entering through a side gate? Are they, where is the food in relation to the kitchen? So if there are any spills or something needs to be reheated, you really want to figure out the flow of the party. So what I try and do when I'm having a party is I walk through your space, even if there's no tables and chairs, as a guest. If you want the guests to enter through a side gate, walk through your side gate. Think about what your guests are seeing as they walk through. Think about what they're gonna approach first, if they're gonna approach the food first, or do you want them to sit down first? Is there a guest book? Things like that, because that'll really dictate where the high traffic areas are, and then that'll dictate where where your biggest mess is going to be, depending on where all your guests are going to be, if that makes sense. I think that makes sense. Anyway. Your 4th tip is food and drinks. Food and drinks can be a hassle, so what I try and do is make it, if you're the host, if you're the one whose house it is, you want to make the food and drinks as clean up, easy as possible. That's not a phrase or a word, but yeah. If you're having cans for drinks, then make sure you have ample amount of trash cans available so people can throw away their bottles and cans. If you are serving pizza or something like that, make sure there's enough plates and napkins. If you are serving plated food, where it's an actual meal, then you want to make sure that you have enough forks and utensils. You also want to make sure that you don't have a lot of touch points nowadays with everything that's going on. People don't want to be touching a lot of food, so I feel like it's best to have low touch point food. So like pre-portioned pizza that's already on the plate, or instead of having a cake where you're constantly cutting and serving a bunch of people, you can have cupcakes, so then people can just pick up their food by themselves. Or even if you're having a candy table, maybe instead, in lieu of a candy table, you can still have the candy dishes, but then have your candy already prepackaged and displayed, as you would a traditional candy buffet. So, and your final tip for having an event at home, it's not as much about all the decor and all the decorations and all the, you don't have to go so high end with that. You really, as far as decorations, I would just have a focal point. A focal point for your party is going to make your party have a wow factor. So a lot of the times people will focus all their attention on maybe their food or dessert table because it has a backdrop behind it, and that's the focal point. So your focal point could be an amazing backdrop and you have no other decorations except that backdrop. That's totally fine. Or you can have, maybe if it's a baby shower, you can have an oversized marquee letter with balloons around it that really like pop and bring out the fact that, okay, this baby's name is going to start with an A. So, that can be your focal point, and people are going to want to take pictures in front of it. So just think about having some kind of focal point for your party that people can take pictures in front of, because in today's, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok era, a lot of people love to take pictures. So you need to have some kind of focal point, whether it be, I wouldn't necessarily say a backdrop, but just some kind of area. Even if it's not a backdrop, you can put peel and stick wallpaper on the wall and just square it out, and that's your focal point. So I don't want you guys to overthink this. It's really easy to have a simple, fun event at home. And if you guys want more detailed information, check out that blog. I am actually going to leave a link to a pre-party checklist so you guys can have great events at home and know how far in advance to plan. And don't forget to hit subscribe for more tips, tricks, and tutorials, and I will see you guys next time.